The revolvers in Red Dead Redemption 2 aren't as realistic to their real life counterparts as a lot of people like to say they are. Today I'll be ranking all of the Red Dead Redemption 2 revolvers on worst to best on how they performed in real life, and the number 5 spot is easily the LeMat revolver, with the only real pros being that it had a shotgun underbarrel and it held 9 rounds instead of the standard 6, and like all other cap and ball black powder revolvers of its time, it had really slow reload times. The LeMat revolver was really prone to really devastating malfunctions, and it was a relatively delicate weapon. The 1851 Navy used the same caliber that the baby LeMat revolvers used, so it didn't have as much power, but it had significantly more durability and it was way more reliable. This was a popular Union sidearm during the Civil War. The rest of the guns on this list have better accuracy and they all use cartridges, making the Navy revolver obsolete. This one mainly comes down to preference because the Colt Single Action Army is slightly more powerful than the Schofield revolver, but it has a slower reload time. You can also fan the hammer on the Single Action Army, and you cannot do it with the next two. This revolver goes from second place to third place on my list all the time, and at the end of the day, it is this one that won the West. Second place, we got my personal favorite, the Smith & Wesson Model 3 or the Schofield revolver, an absolute hand cannon of a pistol, but in real life, it really doesn't do that much damage, even weaker than the Colt Single Action Army, and that's one big reason why the Army replaced the Schofield with the Colt Single Action Army, but it did have the break open action, made it a lot easier to reload, much faster. Definitely one of the most beautiful Wild West handguns ever made, but it is beat by the Colt Model 1892. This was one of Colt's first ever double action revolvers, and it was revolutionary for its time, allowing you to shoot all 6 rounds without having to pull back the hammer, but also leaving you the choice to pull back the hammer for the shorter trigger pull. And even though this is widely considered one of the worst handguns in Red Dead Redemption 2, in real life, this is the one you'd want to pick up first. It has a way faster fire rate, and you do not have to lose your aim point to pull back the hammer. And you can even use speed loaders with it since it has a swing out cylinder like most modern carry revolvers have today. When this gun was first released, it was chambered in a shorter version of 38 Special, but later developed into using the actual 38 Special cartridge, so it had very decent power, especially for its time.